Welcome to the Become a Club Owner FM save on Twitch. It is once again time to splash your channel points to become the best club owner in the game. Use your flux capacitor points to redeem rewards such as hire and fire a manager, improve your player attributes, buy a player, and don't forget to also redeem the Doggy Goody reward to make our dog mascot happy. Get ready for another round of Become a Club Owner. Here's your host, the Mad Scientist.
Good freaking evening, everyone. How are we doing? Welcome back to the Become a Club Owner save. Nice to see you guys. Now, what is this? This is the old USB hub. That means I got myself a brand new USB hub. So, hopefully the camera won't disconnect anytime tonight. But please be on watch. If it still does, I'm in trouble. I am already preparing some of the first predictions over here. We're going to gamble some more channel points tonight, so you can use them and splash them on a lot of good stuff. Let me catch up on the chat. What is going on? A hype train is closed. What's going on, guys? I'm in a mighty fine mood. It seems like you are as well. Love to see it, guys. I always appreciate the support. Chelsea Ranger was in earlier with the mad emotes. Boofin, I'm back. Boofin is ready and back for tonight. How are we doing, people? This is England, showcasing all the magnificent, the mad scientist emotes. You'll love to see it. Boofin, what's up, England and Chelsea Ranger? People connecting in chat, that's how we want it to be. Miss Alive is in again. Nice to see you back, my friend. Dandino, how are we, chat? Dandino, nice to see you again. One of the club owners is in. Hello, everyone. This is England himself. Miss Alive, I'm good, just finished work. Good, I hope you are ready to relax and chill and have some fun with the Become a Club Owner save. Boofin, have any of you tried the save game after Season 1? It's been so fun actually getting to manage the squad. Am I happy to hear that? That was the sole purpose of releasing that save game file. So you could prepare a little bit for your teams, for what business to do, and also to have fun with it, just like Boofin has there. This is England. I'm having problems with it. I'm sorry to hear that. This is England. Let us set it up if we need any help for that. And Miss Alive actually dropped 105 bits on us. Appreciate it, Miss Alive. What a hero you are, my friend. Much appreciated. Kossa, let's go, Kossa Bob. How are you, my friend? Nice to see you in. Hope you are doing mighty fine, my friend. Let me give you a proper shout out, Kossa Bob, one of our good friends. I haven't met Kossa Bob in real life, and I can't say that about a lot of FM content creators. But what am I in Kossa is? Go and check him out. Give him a follow, please. Silver Fox, good evening, Matt. Good evening, Silver Fox. How are we doing? Silver Fox is one of the club owners on this save, and he is also one of those guys who won a copy of FM24 in the very first season, alongside 7 other winners. And you can't see 2 of them because of my logo right now. I should move that. We'll check up on that. But as you can see, 8 winners in the very first season. And I will announce tonight that I will at some point announce a limit of copies of FM24, because as it stands right now, I am not aware of how many copies I will be able to bring in. I'm working on getting in some codes for the next game to give away, of course, but I'm not at all sure about how many copies that will be, so we'll set a limit at some point. But there's still a chance to win a copy of FM24. There is still a chance to win one of the Mad Scientist magic marks. As of today, I hit the post house, and I have posted a package to Dave Goodyear over in England. And because England is out of EU these days, it's been really tricky. I had to sign like 18 pages of toll and all kinds of weird stuff, but right now there is a magic mark on the way to England to Dave Goodyear. Miss Alive with the dog emote and the mascot. He'll be here very soon. Actually, he's looking at me over there. I'll bring him into the picture very soon. We need always, of course, to sacrifice a little bit to our mascot of the Become a Club Owner save. He'll be here. But love to see the emote, Miss Alive. This is England splashed 100 bits earlier. And, well, if it isn't This Is England who gifted a tier to Cosa Bob, you are the man, This Is England. Very, very kind of you. Thank you for that. And thanks for the bits as well, This Is England. Much appreciated, guys. And oh, look at this. I'm still as hyped as the day this arrived. I tell you, Faustino Esprilla on the back. It's all good. I love this shirt. And there behind me is the next giveaway on the channel. All club owners on this save will automatically be gifted a ticket in the raffle for that shirt. All my Patreons has been offered a ticket in the raffle for that shirt. So at some point, we'll spin a huge wheel to find a winner of another one of these beautiful, beautiful shirts. But so nice to be back, guys. I just love this save. I can't wait to get back on it. Every time I leave it alone, I want to get back on it. So that's what we will do tonight. Rich is in as well. Hey, everyone. Hey, Rich, how we doing? It's been a pleasure following Rich's save progress on his 98.99 save. You can check that out over at my Discord, where Rich has been so kind to post his process with his wonderful Sunderland team. We hear you. We hear you. Okay, we can... Hold on, there he is. There is the superstar. There he is. Okay, come on. Come on, how can we forget you? We need to sacrifice to the mascot before we go. Sit, please. There you go, the circus dog. Sit. Sit. The circus dog is in, and I have something disgusting ready for him. What do we have today? Ugh. It smells disgusting, but he loves it. He loves it. And we will sacrifice to our mascot. You need to catch it in the air. No, you need to catch it. Are you ready? Okay, we'll go over here. Circus dog. 1, 2, 3. What the fuck, dog? Come on here. Come on. Yeah, come on. You need to catch it. You can do it. I know it. Come on. There you go. Yeah, come on. Come over here. What is up with you? Come on, already. Sit, please. Sit, please. Sit. There you go. And he's off. Yeah, there we go. Excuse me, guys. Salute and cheers, everyone. We'll kick off the save in a moment. And we'll kick off the very first prediction poll for tonight. We'll close the transfer window tonight in the save, and we'll kick off the second season. Aren't we looking forward to that, guys? Miss Life, hope the camera works today. Me too. The new hub is in. This is the old USB hub. It has done well for 5 years or something like that. I can't complain. But we all seen the issue with the brand new cam I have. So hopefully the new hub, you should see around me. My setup is a mess. I mean, so many things connected to each other's adapters, and I don't know how much you need to stream these days. Since the very first stream I did like 7 years ago, it has taken off. This is England. Boof and charm. Oh no, I done that. Just having problems in game. Keep stopping me from clicking on things. That sounds strange. The save game file should run smoothly. But we'll fix it, This Is England, for sure. San is splashing some hearts in the chat. I love you guys. Love to see you, San. How are we doing? Oh, hello, Boofin, says Chelsea Ranger. Sandfox. Hi, everyone. Sandfox is back. Aren't we happy to see that? The Foxes is in. We appreciate it. How are you doing, Sandfox? Chelsea Ranger missed that, brother. Rich says, I'm still recovering from Sunderland's League Cup final to Spurs today. I'm sorry to hear about that. Hopefully we can cheer you up a little later in this live stream. Let's get a hype train going, says This Is England. You did your best, guys. I really appreciate it. All the support means a hell of a lot to me. Saying good evening, everyone. Good luck for the end of the transfer window. I have no points to spend, so I have to put my faith in LVG. You did add that new manager, hire that new manager last time. Let's hope for you that will be enough, Saying. We saw Chelsea Ranger with the bits as well. Fantastic. I'm good, matey. Thank you very much, says Cosa. My pleasure, my man. And please enjoy the brand new sub given by This Is England. Go nuts with the mad emotes, Cosa. This is England, no problem, Bob. F-Fats is in. I love to see all the familiar names, guys, and all the new names as well. Welcome into the madness. The Mad Scientist Twitch channel. We love you here at the Mad Crew. And F-Fats, he's one of the Mad Crewers. How are we doing, F-Fats? Title Chaser. Evening, everyone. Title Chaser. He's back, ready to title chase some more titles, to chase some more titles for the second season. How are we doing, my friend? This is England. Fire those emotes, Bob. Exactly. John Doyle. Good evening, everyone. We are assembling. Everyone is assembling. Cosa Bob redeemed the doggy goodie. Why didn't we see the alert, actually? I can't believe it. But we did give him a doggy goodie, and we will give him another one later on, Cosa. I think I have an idea, actually, about the alerts I found out last time. No, that looks all right. Rich, oh my god, Real World. The Guardian reporting Chelsea have opened talks with Lampard over return as an interim manager. Wow, that is a curveball, isn't it? All good, my man, says the F-Fats. That's what I want to hear. Let's kick it off, guys. And you know what I'm about to do? I'm about to activate all the good redeem stuff in a second, so you can go nuts. Yeah, let's go with this one. Everything should be ready to go. You can redeem a lot of in-game stuff to improve your club's chances to get success. We are having a lot of fun spinning some wheels, buying players from each other. Last time there was a hell of a huge move. Let's see if that will happen again sometime tonight. But as you can hear, the alerts are ready to roll. First one is in. That is, this is England who wants to buy a player. Wow. Boss move from the very get-go, my guy. I'm looking forward to see what's happening, because what happened last time? Show me the money. That is Chelsea Ranger. He wants to inject some more cash, and I like the idea. But as you saw last time, in this transfer window, you can buy from other user-owned clubs. And we did see FM King do that. He made the huge move. He went in for Michael Owen, who was available. So he's going to play in Marseille this second season. Huge move by FM King, who's the club owner at Olympique Marseille. Now I'm looking forward to see how England is going to do with this. I'll of course also update you on my transfer situation. We are about done, almost done. We have one friendly left. That's against Lazio. That's a proper game for sure. And I do suspect that we'll start some Champions League qualifiers as well very, very soon. We'll see about all that good stuff. Boofin. I got 850 channel points. I won't be doing anything this stream, laughing my ass off. Was that the loyalty bonus? Because as you can see, every time you return, if you watch the streams back to back, you will be awarded with some loyalty bonus, some more channel points. The plan is to get money in to spend in January, says Chelsea Ranger. Good on that. Let's hope that will work for sure. This is England. Who's my goalkeeper, mad? Let me show that. It must be Pagliuca, right? The Italian national goalkeeper, Gianluca Pagliuca. Backup keeper, the Frenchman, Richard Dutril. How old is Pagliuca now? 32. Still in his prime. Experienced goalkeeper, model citizen. I was a fan of Pagliuca. John Doyle, Owen at Marseille. That's my young side ruined. It won't make it any easier to get the French title, that is for sure. Alright, let me just take over here for a second. So we have seen this guy plenty of times in my save. This is the channel's goat. This is Faustino Esprilla, who's on the back of the shirt as well. But now, the first prediction of tonight, it will run for 2 minutes. Feel free to gamble your channel points if you have any, if you want to multiply them. But now we need to go way back in history, because way back in 1990, there was a World Cup in Italy. And I was in Italy in 1991, and I bought a figurine of one of the Italian international footballers, and this is the one. This is the one. I've had this since 1990. So this is an old one, but you need to tell me which name is on the back of this player shirt. Who is this player? Can you tell me that? You have 3 options. You can tell me that this could be Fernando di Napoli. Played in Napoli with Diego Maradona back then. Is it Roberto Baggio? Could this be Roberto Baggio before the ponytail? Let me hear if you want to gamble your channel points. Or could it be Giuseppe Giannini, the Roma legend? Totti before Totti? Let me know. Gamble your channel points if you feel like it, folks. Easy, dog. Now, easy, dog. Take it easy, dog. There is the inter side. Gavin Brash. Matt, Gav, how are we doing, my friend? Nice to see you. Thank you for popping in. How are we doing, Gav? Your save is taking off, isn't it? Wonderful to hear. Wonderful to see you with the boom save. And let me do a proper shout out for Gavin Brash. You know it, guys. I said it so many times. Go and give Gav a follow, and his save is just remarkable at the moment. So interesting. Get on it. Rich, if anyone needs a strike, I recommend Maklas at Vitesse. This season in the Prem with Sunderland, he has 27 goals in 24 games so far, outscoring Owen and Robbie Keane as well. So that is a hot tip there for Rich. Nikos Maklas, he is a beast in this database. A little gem if you haven't heard about it. Gavin Brass says, we finally won the bloody title. Good on you. Let me see if Asprilla, he can show you. There he is, Asprilla. Splash for Gav. There he is. Very well deserved. Congratulations. It was a tough grind, Gav, but in the end, you finally did it. Love it. Prediction poll, 15 seconds. And the first prediction poll of tonight. The question were, who is this player? Now, I have a lot of knowledge of Italian football way back to the 80s. But do you guys have a lot of knowledge? Then you would probably be able to call this one. Who is this guy? And the prediction poll has closed. I see that there is like 75% saying Fernando Di Napoli. 15% is on Roberto Baggio. And 10% is on Giuseppe Giannini. I'll get back to the answer in a second, guys. Love it. 14 seasons of grind, says Gavin Brass. That's how it is when it's best with FM, right? Love those long grinding saves. I said it when I started this save. I felt like my Parma team is just too good, actually, for a start-out project for me. So I was actually quite happy I didn't win everything in the first season. I didn't win anything. I lost in the Cup Winners' Cup final. That was the closest. But yeah, it's a project. Constantinou is doing wonders for me after getting him on a free, says John Doyle. Another shout. A Championship Manager legend for sure. Wowzers. Just like my new striker, Championship Manager legend, in your face as well. How will my two Argentinians do up on top this season? And Faustino Sprilia will, of course, play alongside those two a lot, hopefully. Arrowhead, Matt is live. And the Carlos Valderrama, El Pipe emote. Love to see it, Arrowhead. How are you doing, my friend? But Liverpool signed him in my Chelsea save and currently sit first, 5 points clear of me in second, says Buffin. I'm just so happy to hear so many of you guys. You have some saves on the 9899 database. It makes me freaking happy, guys. And I will give some channel points to a winner in a second. Miss Alive, I just guessed the player I thought. And John Doyle, I played the market and hoped for the best. Giuseppe Giannini with number 10, the Roma legend, is in. That means that 10% won in the prediction poll. Only 10% were on Giuseppe Giannini, and I'll pay out some channel points. Let's see how many viewers will receive some channel points. It is one viewer. One viewer will receive some good channel points. Congratulations, the winner of the very first poll of tonight. You'll love to see it. This is England. Marcello Gagliardo says this is England. So I'll find the queue. The reward request queue is open. And this is England is up first. And he's already made his call. I don't think a transfer value will be in the way for this move. So Marcello Gallardo still at River Plate, and look at this monster. I mean, I had him on the FM Super League draft, and he is fantastic. If I didn't already have two world-class AMCs, I would definitely go for Gallardo. So let's make him an Inter player in a second, my friend. The Epfats, good to hear you still have CM0102 in your heart. This is the Epfats. Definitely do. One of the favorites, especially because of all the Championship Manager legendary players like Ciano Samba, Mark Kerr, all those names who we know mainly from Championship Manager. I mean, the 0102 was just the peak of all those players. Miss Alive, what's the name of this song? That is a good question, actually, because it is a playlist could I see a list of the tracks? No, there isn't even a list of the tracks. It's just a playlist with 45 different tracks. But I could find it for you, my friend. I will try to do that a little later because it is a banger. All I can say is it is copyright-free music, and every time I need to use copyright-free music, I go to DJ Quartz on YouTube. He's a monster. Creates so many bangers. Buffin, Argentina won the World Cup in Marseille, and Palermo was the leading goal scorer. I'm happy to hear that. I also seen other guys having saves with Parma, where they have managed to get 70 goals from Hernan Crespo. I would like to try that, but my tactics don't create 70 goals for one of my strikers. Not so far, and he did brilliant in the first season, Hernan Crespo, for me. Like 24 goals in 27 games, but we'll try to max that, hopefully. Ifats, we'd love to see you back in that community, but I know time doesn't allow. I'm not sure what you're commenting on, Ifats. Was it for me? The 0102 community. Absolutely, I know what you're talking about. Saying I got Ronaldinho for 3.5 million. I did the same, 3.5 million. First season, Ronaldinho, get into my office. Step into my office. There it is, my office. Welcome in. For 3.5 mil. Kevin Hoffland, Michael Ball, and Shea Given for my Man United retro save. Still need a central midfielder, though. There is a bunch to go and take a look at, but some excellent signings, San. They're going to be fantastic for the future. K-Mal, it's a Bob. What's the song title, please? It is a Bob, K-Mal. I'd love to see you, man. Sadly, I can't see the song title right now because it's part of a mixtape. 45 minutes just running from start to end. But I'll check up on it and I'll enlighten you later, hopefully. Silver Fox. Yeah, my son says Silver Fox. Amazing pictures, Arrowhead. Tonton Sola Mokoko. Excellent championship manager legend as well. Good, Arrowhead. You know your stuff, of course. Buffin, I only play the 9899 database, Matt. I've barely played the regular FM. I only have one save in the regular FM, and it's Bolton. It's just bonkers for me to hear that. I mean, I hear from more than 100 persons every year that they wait to buy the game, the actual game. Wait to buy it until I have released a database, and it's the highest praise I can receive. Right? I take it as a huge praise. Although I don't see any bad thing in just playing the game as it is, for sure. John Doyle, Pavel Brosek. That's another shout, John Doyle. What a legend he is on Championship Manager as well. K-Mal, the song you used for the player reveal, that was off a non-copyright playlist. Yes, it's all non-copyright playlist tonight. For the player reveal. Oh, yeah, I love that one as well. Let me see. Where is that playlist? The Lost Mixtape, DJ Quartz. Wasn't it this one? Oh, that's a good one as well. Oh, shit. Oh, there's even Christmas songs. Okay, we'll let it roll. Ice Warrior DK, just here for the Danlish and CMO 102 have an Australia save going into season 231 on the original one. Kudos to you, my friend. That is a huge achievement for sure, Ice Warrior. I love it. You can hear some Danlish in here every time you drop by, that's for sure. There he is again. You want to join challenge again? Yeah, let's give you the one from Kosa. Kosa Bob, he redeemed the doggy goodie. Sure, you need to sit. Can I see you sit? There you go. Sit, please. There you go. Right. Catch it, right? 1, 2, 3. There you go, and he's off. Bye-bye. Need to bribe the dog from time to time again. That's how it is. Buffin, I got Laudrup on a free and Löwenkrantz for 3 million coming in the summer. Danish additions. Brian Laudrup is on this database. It's fantastic. Starting in FC Copenhagen, that is even more remarkable. But Löwenkrantz, Peter Löwenkrantz, he's a shout on this database. In my Chelsea save said Buffin. Rambling man, yo, he's Palmer mad. He's a top lad. It's the mad scientist. Rambling, you know I love it, my friend. Cheers, how are we doing, everyone? Salute. Need to hydrate. Oh. Risra is going for the database. Go and get your links. And Ice Warrior DK looks like the dog I had as a child. It is a Jack Russell, or a dansk svensk gårdhund. It's a mix of those two races actually. But yeah, he's a good one. So much energy. It's bonkers. But let's do the first business of tonight. Marcello Gallardo has now been bought by This Is England. So let's add him to Internazionale. They came in as runners-up in the first season in the Serie A. Tight race with Juventus. Those two teams are already so freaking strong. And now This Is England has made a boss move with this addition for sure. Congratulations, This Is England. He's in. Marcello Gallardo. And now we'll find the first wheel of tonight. That is Chelsea Ranger, who wants to inject some cash. We'll go over to Chelsea Rangers club. Last season, they were battling against relegation, but he managed to bring in Alan Shearer, who probably did his job and saved the club. How this season go down? Let's find the first wheel of tonight. I have it here in the background somewhere. Inject cash wheel, please. There we go. And we have seen this wheel on freaking fire from time to time again. We hit the jackpot on the wheel 2 times in a fucking row. At one point, let me see if you can see the wheel. You should be able to see the wheel. There is the wheel. Yeah, it is ready. Ready for Chelsea Ranger. Is Chelsea Ranger ready for the wheel? He is, and he's crossing his fingers. The same are we. Wish you luck, this Chelsea Ranger. We wish you luck. Wheel, be good to Chelsea Ranger. What will it end up with this time? No jackpot. Oh no. It's the lowest. It is the lowest. 10 million. Not this time, Chelsea Ranger, but hopefully it will help up. It will help in the end. 10 million added to the transfer budget. Takes it up to 126 now. 126 million. It is quite a lot at this point in this save for a club like Southampton. So hopefully it will help do a difference. And hopefully the in-game board and the in-game managers are not done doing business for the teams as well. So we are prepared to see some moves. And let me just quickly take a look at my transfer business, because I've signed 2 players who will join a little later. Vidic in half a year and Adriano in next summer. And that is it. I don't think I'll bring in any more this season. We're trying to offload our 4th goalkeeper option, some youth players, and that is it. We have cleared out a little bit. But this is the last friendly against Lazio. Hopefully it will be Champions League qualification after this game. So let me just get a starting lineup in here. We have a couple of injuries, a couple of tired players. We're still working on them getting match fit. And of course, the curse of when you buy a new player. We brought in Felipe. He played 45 minutes and got injured. But in those 45 minutes, he got an assist and he got 7.30 rating. So he is our new backup on the left side. Sadly, he's injured today, so that is a little bit annoying. Sorin is really tired. So, let's see what we can do. Diego Fusser is out there as well. Dino Pacho is in, so let's get in Hussein, of course. How do you do, guys? How do you manage the players' match sharpness? Because I know some people just start a player no matter if he's as tired as we see here, 75% overall condition. How do you manage that, guys? As it's off season, I'm not that rough about it, but in season, I like to start players who's closest to the green heart. Sprilia is injured. Diego Fusser is out there. Tudam is out there. Can't start Lassisi either, right? How is the match sharpness from our 2 strikers? Palermo 86%, Crespo 57%, so he's far away from that. And we are these players. The thing is, the only thing I'm worried about, last season we had a small squad, and it did give us a couple of problems during the season. And this season, again, we have a really small squad. So I'm crossing my fingers, no injuries, please. Leandro, what is shoes? 25. Okay, we'll start like this. Okay, and I will get a prediction going as well. Why not? To be honest, it's the only way. It's the only reason why we play a friendly like this. It's so we can give away some channel points. Alright, it's ready to roll in a sec. Starting lineups, please. There we go. One minute to bet some channel points. Which Parma player will score the first goal in this game? Will it be our new signing Martin Palermo? Will it be our top goal scorer from last season, Hernan Crespo? Will it be Juan Sebastian Veron or Dino Baccio, who also scored a bunch of goals last season? Veron did as well. Let's take a look at the Lazio starting lineup with Roy Carroll in goal. Samuel Kufuro, Agil, Pedro Sarabia, Sinisa Mihailovic, Petkov, Stankovic, Ivan De La Peña, Sergio Conceição, Alboxic, and Michalis Constantinou up on top. It's a strong opponent. For sure it is. Be sure to gamble some channel points if you feel like it, guys. Oh, I missed a bunch in chat. Excuse me, guys. Holm is in. I'm at work again today. I'll follow as good as I can today while working. Appreciate it, Holme. Good. Have a good time at work and see you on Saturday probably. FM Mark is rating with a party of 6. FM Mark, you legend. Appreciate it. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in to the Madhouse. I'm the Mad Scientist. We are playing with the 9899 database, obviously. Welcome in, guys. And let me do my streamer job over here. Isn't it like this? It is like this. There we go. A very well-deserved shout-out for FM Mark. Go and check him out. He's so kind to drop his rate on us. We appreciate it so much. I just take a quick look at the poll. We got a prediction poll running at the moment. So let's kick off this game. Last friendly before we kick off the second season in this save. How are you doing, Mark? How was your save tonight? Let me hear all about it. Miss Alive said Jari Lidmanen must be a class player in this save, Miss Alive. He's a huge star in Ajax. Absolutely huge star to finish, Jari Lidmanen. Kemal said, what a signing for Inter. That was Marcelo Gallardo a little earlier. Ice Warrior said, same race as mine had. Best dog when having kids in the house. That's a good call, Ice Warrior. I agree. Rambling. Rambling said, I love Gerard Houllier, but I'll never forget him letting Lidmanen and Anelka go. I have a story similar to that, my friend. As you see, I've been a Parma fan since the early 90s. And in the mid-90s, late 90s, Hernan Crespo. There he is. He's on the wall. He's in the game. 1-0. There we go. Crespo did it. We had 62% on Martin Palermo, 36% on Crespo, 1% on Veron and Dino Baccio. So I'll pay out some channel points to you who went for Hernan Crespo. That was quickly done. We're 2 minutes into this game. So congratulations on your channel points. To one viewer. One viewer went for Crespo. Very good call, my friend. The story I was about to tell was that when Parma had Carlo Ancelotti as the manager, back in I think it was the late 90s, probably, he was offered Roberto Baggio, freaking the divine ponytail. I have an emote of the divine ponytail right there, as I was a huge fan of Roberto Baggio, obviously. And he was offered him, and he said no. He said back then, no thanks, he don't fit my tactics. So Ancelotti and me, we were a little bit mafanculo. I was not happy about that either. Rambling man, so I know what you're talking about. Chelsea Rangers said rubbish to the 10 million. I know why that is. Did Southampton actually make any signings? Let's check up on that Chelsea Ranger afterwards. Miss Alive, 10 million in 99 is like 50 million today. That's a good point, Miss Alive. That's a good point. Arrowhen, I have often have 2 rotating teams. Yeah, I prefer having that as well, Arrowhen. It's a good call. John Doyle, rest them all for a day after the match. I've seen plenty of guys do that as well. Maybe I should put that into effect. Always rest after the game, says San as well. If it's 4 days or more, don't bother, says John Doyle. Got it. Boof and me personally only start people when green hearts. So you can relate with that. Rambling, yeah, that's a part I really love, trying to balance a consistent squad, giving squad players a chance and keeping everyone super sharp. I like that, Rambling man. Keeping the squad players happy as well, giving them a lot of opportunities also to develop them and stuff. Rich, I manage fitness very carefully. I think a lot of people have too much intensity on training regimes. Also, on my squad view, I have a column for injury risk, so I can see who is at the highest risk. Also, good advice, Rich. Appreciate it. Miss Alive, have you promoted anyone from the youth team yet? Only one player, Simone Barone. That's the first one I promoted from my youth team. He was out on loan last season. Rambling Man, is it Dejan Stankovic who can play every position? I swear it was just Alexanderson and Luis Enrique can too. For sure, those two players are so versatile. Dejan Stankovic can cover a lot of positions as well, but not as many. And FM Mark, I saw you, the heart in the chat. Really appreciate the raid, my friend. Arrowhead with Carlos Valderrama, El Pipe, E-Mode, and Martin Palermo adds to the scoreline. My two Argentinians up on top. There you go. Have you ever been to a Parma game, says Miss Alive? Sadly not. I have been to a summer camp as a teenager with my football club in Parma, and we practiced on some of the practice pitches on the backside of Ennio Tardini back then, but I've never been seeing, it was off-season, so I actually never seen a game in Ennio Tardini in Parma. Bucket list for sure, Miss Alive. The Fats Carlo has proved he knows what he's talking about with all those Champions League wins. What can we say? What can we say about Carlo? That's for sure. Probably was right at that. Crespo trying to get his second. Holme, great goal by Palermo. Fat Sartor is having a worldy match here, by the way. I haven't seen a lot of the game, to be honest. I've just went through all of the chat, and that is wonderful. Veyron, what the assist that could have been. But Luigi Sartor, he's the cover for Lilian Thuram on the right side. He got like 9 assists, most from being subbed in last season. So yeah, I'm so happy about him. Buffon with the save, Consecao with the finish. But nice of you to tell me, Fats. Thanks for the feedback, for the input on that. 20 minutes in, it's 2-0. Should we get a prediction poll in for second season? I think we will. Not second season, second half. You don't need to wait that long for the next prediction poll. Let me get it in here. Yep. Lazio with a chance. Lazio with a goal. It's the Portuguese, Sergio Conceição. So it's 2-1 now for us. We are playing away against Lazio, and Sartor is a little bit injured. Minor injury, hopefully. Dino Baggio, so important for us last season. There he is with the long shot. Roy Cowell goal for Lazio, imagine that. And actually, Lazio is a user-owned club. It is Danish Kev who's the owner of Lazio, but this is just a friendly. No biggie. Sartor with the tackle. Hussein gets the ball for Dino Baggio. Martin Palermo stops and finds Hernan Crespo. Argentinian connection. Hopefully we'll see that a lot of times during this coming season. Cannavaro wins the header. Hussein gets the ball straight up to Crespo. He was in offside apparently. But we already seen some good signs from our team. Still in pre-season. Palermo for Crespo. For Hoshian. Viran, our playmaker. Luigi Sartor once again on the right side. Running forward. Tackled by Mihailovic, but still in ball possession. Luigi Sartor, 8.1 for right back in the first half. You're certainly right, Arrowhead. What a game. 8.3 actually now. Excellent. 2 assists from Sartor. 1 for Crespo, 1 for Palermo. Viran, free kick. Last chance of the first half. It's cleared, and Boksic is on the counter. Hussein with the tackle. Love to see that. And Sorin back to Buffon. Bohosian just moving the ball around very cleverly. And Dino Baggio loses ball possession. Will Lazio get one last chance? I don't think they will. Maybe they will. Petkov finds Boksic. A huge chance. That was a sitter. Alan Boksic couldn't hit the target, even though it was right in front of him. Let's go with this one. Let's see what we can do. I only have like, 5-6 players on the bench. Shit. Need to get Sartor out of there. How do that? Probably like this. And as you asked me before, if I have promoted any players from the youth team, Simone Barone. He came through the Parma youth ranks in real life. He was so important in hard times at Parma. He was a really, really important player in real life. He doesn't look fantastic on the 9899 database, but I think we will have some playing minutes, some playing time for him this season. Let's get Leandro in instead of Palermo. Ronaldinho in instead of Dino Baggio. We can switch these two guys around. What else? Let's get Hussein out of there. Something like this. And prediction for the second half. Let's kick it off so you can gamble some channel points. Alright, 1 minute to gamble your channel points. It's the same question as it was in the first half. Who will score the next goal for Parma? Will it be Hernan Crespo? Will it be Leandro? Fresh in from the bench, just like Ronaldinho. It will be one of these three, I reckon. But let's see what will happen in the second half. We'll kick it off in a moment when the prediction poll is done and ready to go. There's 40 seconds before that closes. It says Sartos injured, Matt. Buffin, thank you. I saw it earlier. Miss Alive, what is your local team, says Miss Alive. Yeah, because I don't really actually support anyone in the Danish league. Yay, let's gamble, says Arrowhead. He's ready for some gambling. We don't promote real-life gambling in this channel. We promote gambling with channel points. Only for fun. Miss Alive, I don't like gambling, but this is fine as it's not real money. You said it. You took the words out of my mouth. Or I took the words out of your mouth, Miss Alive. So, as long as we're on the same page. Miss Alive actually asked, what is your local team? And as I said, I never really supported anyone in the Danish Super League. And the nearest, I don't even have a Super League team that close to me, I would say. Prediction poll, is it done? It is done. Let's kick off the second half. Let's go. What are the results? 27% says Leandro. 72% says Hernan Crespo. And 1% is going for Ronaldinho. You like the underdog. I'll root for the 1%. Let's get a goal for Ronaldinho. That would be brilliant. That must be one person going for Ronaldinho. But good luck to everyone. Good luck to everyone. Let's see how it goes. Viran outside the box. Walter Samuel. Viran and someone was offside. Alright, half an hour to go of this one. Oh, let's pause this. What can we do now? Let's get Barone in there. He can cover on the defensive midfielder as well. Yeah, let's leave him on a deep line playmaker defend. And then I only have one sub left, René Guita. And I will get him in. On, to the pitch. Just not yet. Let's see if we can fire up the boys. Cannavaro, Fiore for Ronaldinho. Sets up Leandro. And ooh, close one, Leandro. Really close one. Let's encourage the team. Okay, it's still 2-1. Boring second half. Let's see if we can do something about that. Let's get Juan Sebastian out of there. And then we can move René Guita, our backup goalkeeper, up on top to play as a poacher. He did score the goal of the season last season, in my mind. Sadly, the game or the Serie A didn't agree with me on that. Yeah, let's go with this for the last 15 minutes. Let's go with it. Come on, Leandro, says this is England. You were one of the 27% on Leandro to score the next goal. What a bottle by Leandro. It was a huge one. Bottler says this is England. Arrowhead, oh, wish I could have bet on Iguita. And there he was, actually. He was offside. Yeah, I should maybe have put him in earlier. We'll do that in a later prediction poll. Iguita and Rogerio Cini in the same team would be insane, says Miss Alive. It would be freaking insane, and I would love it. Jorge Campos, let's have him as well. Barone with the long shot. Five minutes left of this one. Lazio in ball possession. Walter Samuel with the header. Back to Buffon. Gigi, 21-year-old Italian goalkeeper, rolls it out for Cannavaro. Nestor Sensini, and will build it up very patiently. Simone Barone, Crespo. He's all alone in midfield, Barone, and he sets up Leandro now. Could you give it to Higuita? Where is Higuita? Ronaldinho for Sorin. Sorin finding Crespo. It is a beauty. It is a beauty. It does deserve the goal. So it was a beautiful setup. Excellent setup. And Crespo's there, getting the goal done. And that means it's the 72% in the prediction poll who will win some channel points. Congratulations, I'll pay them out in a second. Crespo, says Arrowhead, Crespo. He's a favorite in this channel, no doubt about that. There he is. That's a giveaway shirt, by the way. You will have a chance to win that shirt a little later this season. Crespo, how many bet on Crespo? Crisp like Crespo. 3 viewers will be awarded some channel points. Congratulations. And we haven't lost a game in preseason. Hopefully that is a good sign. And as I said, I do expect to take part in the Champions League qualification phase, which probably will be very soon. Milan Roma drawing 3-3. That is bonkers. Sartor out for a couple of days. We can take that. So I did promise to take a look at Southampton's transfer business. They do have the finances now. They have brought in Ian Jenkins from Dundee United, 26-year-old Northern Irish. That is one of the signings. Bear Carries more probably. In with the sub, appreciate it, man. Very much appreciated. Very kind of you. Thank you for the support. Means the world to me. And as I can tell you all, of course, I said it for the last couple of live streams. When I'm not live streaming these days, I'm actually still working on the 9899 database, and thanks for the follow as well, Bear. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Mad Crew. We're certainly happy to have you. I'm still working on the 9899 database. I will release the 2.0 version very, very soon with some more playable leagues. As of now, this is the playable leagues, nations where there's playable leagues in, and we will add some more playable leagues and some more players to all around the world. Southampton, Eddie Newton is in, signed from Chelsea. He was in on loan last season, signed on a permanent deal now. Ian Nolan from Sheffield Wednesday is in. It's very British addition so far. Although Igor Stimac brought him in from Derby, 2.2 million, 31 years old. It's a strong addition to the central defense. Alexander Viveros on a free transfer, so that was pretty cheap. The Colombian and Darren Purse in from Birmingham, 22 years old. How do you like the signings, Chelsea Ranger? You have let David Howells leave, and Marians Pajas went to Derby, as you bought in Stimac from Derby. Which was your favorite Parma team, says Miss Alive? You mean like in all-time history? Because it's from the 98-99 season. This team I'm starting this save on. That is my favorite Parma team of all time, that for sure. We had so many superstars. Parma had never looked like as good as this at any point in time. Should have won the Scudetto. Should have won the Italian Serie A back then. Came close, but sadly it didn't happen in real life. But I'm also really nostalgic about the 92-93 database Parma team, because that was back when I started supporting Parma. Let me get a training schedule in on this one. So hopefully that was what you meant, Miss Alive. Chelsea Ranger, not good enough for the balance, says Chelsea Ranger. No huge moves, I will agree on that, no huge moves, but hopefully they'll assign some scouts who can come back with some good reports. Vitor, hi Matt, solid hours in job. Vitor, you always make it, and I appreciate it, my friend. Always happy to see your name in the chat. And as I told the other guys earlier, this is my old USB hub. You know, the one I've been talking about for the recent many streams. Now we have replaced it with a brand new one, so hopefully the cam won't disconnect you tonight. But still, please be on cam watch for me, Vita. Hope you are good tonight. Mr. Life, Parma won the UEFA Cup in 94-95 too. That's a good point, Mr. Life. That is a good point. One of our favorite seasons as well. We were just good mid-90s up until this point of time. And then we all know what happened with Parma. I mean, in the same season, we lost Gigi Buffon, Fabio Cannavaro, Hernan Crespo, Lilian Thuram. They were all just gone. And for a long period, for a bunch of years, we didn't. We weren't any threat to any teams in the Serie A. I'm trying to say, and nowadays you see we're in the Serie B. We have even been in the Serie D in recent memory. What did I miss? United buying any new guys, Vito? We haven't checked up on that yet. We have not checked up on that. And I know you weren't too fond about Sir Alex last time and his non-activity in the transfer market. So let's see. Nope, only one signing, and that came from you, the club owner. He added Marcel Desailly with some channel points, but Fergie, he just don't want to do any business at the moment. We won matches, says Vito. We haven't even started the season. It's still pre-season. We're just playing friendlies, but we'll come to all that a little later. Miss Life, they won the 92-93 Cup Winners' Cup. That was excellent. And that is, if I'm honest, that is probably my favorite team. That lineup, the players in that lineup, that is, they are all freaking Parma legends because a lot of them came in, promoted Parma from the Serie B to the Serie A for the first time and managed to win that Cup Winners' Cup tournament as well a little later on. Still on Frenchy statistics, exactly. Mr. Life, now you're in Serie B, exactly. Need to get our ways back to Serie A in real life. Arrowhead, did Man United buy any players yet? Maybe Ferguson has the newest science player trade, Arrowhead. No signings except Desailly. Yeah, we have established that. But let's take a look at the Serie A top goal scorer odds from the Athletic. Ronaldo, R9 of course, will always be a candidate. This is England's R9. Sans Oliver Bierhoff, who was the top goal scorer last season, wasn't he? With 50 goals from an AI manager. That is some of the wildest stuff I've seen. And they didn't even win the Serie A. Batistuta, Batigol, Fiorentina. They were quite good last season. Filippo Inzaghi, title chasers, Pippo Inzaghi. 35 goals in 34 appearances last season. With an average rating of 7.78. Get the hell out of here. Christian Vieri, Lazio, Danish Kev, is the owner at Lazio. He's also always a shout, Vieri. And Salas, so two Lazio players. Salas and Vieri. But where's Crespo? Where's Martin Palermo? We'll show you wrong. We'll show them everyone wrong this season. I'm sure about it. At least Palermo or Crespo will get involved in the top three in the Serie A top goal scorer race. I'm sure about it. Let me take a look at this. So we are actually just waiting for the Champions League qualification to kick off. The 17 days. I could need one more friendly. I think I will simulate this friendly if we'll get to play it. Let me see. We start out against Roma here. Let's get one in. We have we start out against Torino here. So let's get a friendly in here away. Similar. Let's try our luck against Ajax. That's a proper friendly. If they want, if they accept it, they accept it. That's cool. So we will prepare a prediction for that game, even though I'll instant result it. And we will keep our eyes out for some transfer business. The window will be open for like 15 days still, right? $81 done deals so far. Serie A top player odds from Planet Football. R9, Alessandro Del Piero, Oliver Bierhoff, Gabigol, John Payne, and Marcelo Gallardo. Where did John Payne come from into this race? Serie A top player odds. He's like 16 years old. He's 17 now, though. Congratulations, John Payne. I mean, just being mentioned alongside these guys. And your newest addition, This Is England. Very, very interesting. John Payne is mentioned already. And Nottingham Forest, signed Ian Hart. Not bad. Hart rejected the offer from Wimbledon. I know a Wimbledon owner who would have liked Ian Hart, I'm sure. And over here we have a short list. Where's my short lists? Yeah, become a club owner, Wonder Kids. So this is all the Wonder Kids, all the youth players who's been added with all the club owners. When you become a club owner, you will get a youth team player added, a son or whatever you can come up with. And this is the rankings right now from value perspective. John Payne, San and Leonard, Laura, Scott Check, Jack Regen. I think the top here had hit the maximum, the jackpot on the wheel, right? Serie A top young player odds. John Payne again, Gigi Buffon, Nicola Ventola, Walter Samuel, Dejan Stankovic and Fabio Jr. So 2 Parma players involved in that race, and John Payne once again. It could seem like he's in for some hell of a season, John Payne. Miss Life, do you remember Thomas Brolin? My mom's a Leeds fan, and she does, but for had reasons. I do remember Thomas Brolin for sure, Swedish legend, and Parma player as well. He was a fun one. A Leeds fan, and she did that for bad reasons. I hear you now. Okay, I got it. John Doyle, John Payne. That's great to see. Scott Check is wanted by who, Matt? That's a good question. I missed that. I didn't see any wanted sign of him. There he is. Minor interest from us, of course, because we have shortlisted him, and Millwall in the English second division. Now, don't think that will happen, but maybe he could probably smash up this league, right? The English second division, that is tier 3 in England. He would probably murder that division. Although they do have an interesting player here, I'll shortlist to my 98-99 database shortlist. Tim Cahill, 19 years old. Could be interesting at some point. Metz is in for René Guita. I said it all along this transfer window. I won't let him go this season. Next season it will be all right. You can see that we'll let his contract run out. But I'll need him for this season to do some scorpion kicks for me. Manchester City are in that league. They are Miss Alive. In the very first season they are. But they did get promoted. They did win the league in the first season, so they're in the first division now. But as you can see, it's not a world-class team at all. Not yet, though. Not yet. I am a little bit worried about this. FC Copenhagen. They eliminated us last year in the UEFA Cup. If we could take our revenge against them, but I would prefer not to be up against them in the Champions League qualifiers, because they pulled a huge surprise against us last season. Still can't believe that. But that was mostly like Brian Laudrup, and they have sold him since. But Thomas Torninger, another Dane, he scored 2 against us last time out. I think I will say unavailable for loan. Along with that, it's all right. Yeah, we're just clearing out some backup players here. That is all right. Leandro out for a couple of days. You don't want to see that. We can't give any further bonuses, so let's continue. Now, how do Ajax look after the first season? They don't have Van der Sar along any longer. He was picked up earlier by a club owner. Danny Blind, Karanka come in from Real Madrid. Sunday Olise, he's a baller. Shortlist. Ole Tobiasen, Stig Inge Bjørneby, John O'Brien, Dean Gorry, Demchenko, Jari Litmanen. There he is. Can't believe I haven't shortlisted him. Looks fantastic. How did he do last season? 12 goals, 11 assists in 26. Looks fantastic. Martin Reuser, Richard Knopper, King Klatze, Dani, Jesper Grønkjær. 22 years old. Tijani Babangida, Shota Avalatse, he can for sure score a goal. Benny McCarthy can as well. I like this idea for a friendly. And we'll let another player leave. Gual Dalben Sorin injured. Get out of here. Damn. So we actually don't have any left wingbacks right now. Or left fullbacks at all. Nothing. Both our left fullbacks are injured. Finances. Could I find a free agent left back? Or should we just continue with what we have? Let me clear this. Unattached. Jesus Solana, 34. Nope. Tosh McKinley, 34. Should we bring in Tosh as a backup for the next month or something like that? Who else? Is there anyone else? Lots of strikers, wingers, and some regions. So Tosh McKinley, if it's going to be a player from a free, could be the best shout. He's been a backup at Celtic, out on loan at Stoke in the first division. It shouldn't be on our level, to be honest. Shouldn't be on our level. Can you show me my boy and transfers, please, San? My pleasure. Absolutely. San Jr. is hopefully also in for a brilliant season. There he is. There is your boy. Wonder kid, 17 years old. Got capped 9 times last season with 1 assist. He is part of the first team squad at Milan. And transfer business this window. Yeah, nothing new. Nothing new. We saw this last time out in the last stream that did this business. Maybe let a couple of people go. Christian Abiati. Let him go. Otto. No, that is not Massimo. Yeah. Nothing much to tell from Milan. Dan Yates. Peter Högstra gave me some great memories as a kid. Just noticed he's out on loan. Nice to hear that, Högstra. Did he play at Glasgow Rangers? What that's? I remember one of the Dutch wingers, Peter Högstra. Maybe it wasn't him, or maybe he joined Rangers a little later in real life. Or was it Van Fossen in Rangers? Who was it up there? Van Fossen. He played at Rangers. Peter Van Fossen. Alright. Plays it fine on this one. Ronaldinho. And Nikita, he has left training. He don't want to train anymore. Dan Yates says, Stoke fan. Welcome in. Love to hear that. How's Stoke doing in this save? Starting out. Doesn't they start out in the English first division on this database? Could look like they got relegated last season. Let's check up on that. And thanks for the follow, Dan Yates. Welcome to the Mad Crew. We're happy to have you. Very kind of you pressing that follow button. Didn't Stoke play in the first division last season? Let's see. No, Bury, Oxford United and Portsmouth got relegated. So they must have been in the second. Yeah, 5th in the second division, which were won by City and Fulham. Miss Alive. Mancini was available on a free. Yeah, Roberto Mancini, he for sure was. He was out on loan last season from Lazio to Galatasaray. And now they have let him leave. Rambling. Lynn, some of these players have come from Stoke. What is that reference? Lynn, some of these players have come from Stoke. I am not familiar with that, I think. But let's get a prediction going for this friendly against Ajax. We are 1999 at the moment. We have set the time machine back to the late 90s once again. Where's the good old DeLorean? There it is. Prediction for the next game. Prediction is ready to roll in a moment. Let me set a starting lineup against Ajax for this friendly. Stay away from René Gita now. Mr. Scorpion Kick. Roma has landed Stenek Grigrera, the Czech international. 19 years old at this point of time. Excellent scouting work by the Roma scouts. Okay, let me see. Okay, we are without... Where is Felipe? Oh, he's on the way back. 6 days to 2 weeks. Surin, 7 days to 2 weeks. We will be out without left wingbacks or any fullbacks for the next 2 weeks. Shit. But let me see Buffon. Yeah, he still needs some match practice. Who's ready for this? Lassisi. Let's get him on the bench at least. Samuel and Cannavaro will start this one again. Thuram needs some playing time. Sato, you'll cover the left then. Let's see if you can do that. Fusa is back. Let's get Chico Fusa in there. And Asprilla. Let's get Asprilla up on top. As it should be. I think this will be our lineup. Dino, how's the situation? Yeah, we all need some more playing time, so let's kick this off. I will start the prediction in a moment, guys. Let's just check out... Oh, goddamn. I meant to instant result it. Freaking idiot. Okay, we'll play this game. And you will have your chance to gamble some channel points. It's an easy one. Is it going to be a win for Ajax? Is it going to be a draw? Or is it going to be a win for Parma? Let's take a look at the starting lineup for Ajax. Managed by Jan Wouters. In goal, it's Nellis, Juan, Mokoena, Karanka, John O'Brien, Omenia, Lidmanen, Knopper, Hersi, Reuser, and Ledesma. On the bench, Bjørneby, Kanu, Molinar, Dejan Petkovic. Yeah, gamble some channel points if you feel like it. Who'll win this one? Sorry, it's a joke from Alan Partridge, an old English comedy show. I do know who Alan Partridge is, but no, I don't know the reference. No worries at all. The F-Fat's always gonna be Partridge. Rambling Asprilla, the good old Asprilla song. There he is. He's ready for this game. He's ready to get into match fitness. There he is, and he says, splash. That's how he does. Prediction poll, 1 minute left. Are you willing to gamble some channel points? It is a friendly. You know it can go in all directions. Vitor Petkovic is now in Ajax. Wow, yeah. That is the Petkovic who made his career in Brazil, the Serbian. A Serbian made his career in Brazil for many seasons in real life, Petkovic. He is a baller for sure. Ajax has picked him up in this save. Rambling Man says splash. Let's go. 30 seconds of this prediction poll. Cheers. Forza Parma. Let's finish this preseason in manner. Unbeaten. Let's do it. 10 seconds left of the prediction poll. I think we can kick this off. Let's do it. Rambling. I spent all my points, so hopefully you win. Oh, I feel the pressure now. Hopefully we can live up to it. We are playing away against Ajax, but I think on paper we have a stronger team, without any doubt. Thuram now, 20 seconds in, finding Bohosian. This is just the opening highlight, and Lidmanen with the interception. And we get ball possession back. Let's check out the prediction. 8% goes for Ajax win, 3% goes for a draw, and 90% goes for Parma. I feel the pressure. Hopefully the boys can live up to it tonight. Diego Fusa has been tackled there. Ajax just hoofs it forward. Cannavaro to Thuram. Thuram and Cannavaro. Diego Fusa. Need to get back in match sharpness as well. Dino Baggio trying to set up Fuser. Wasn't successful this time. O'Brien for Hershey. Ledesma. Good ball movement. Ajax finding Reiser. Oh, he's been tackled. That was an important tackle. And that was Sartor. Playing in an unnatural position. But excellent positioning by Sartor in that case, in that instance. Mokoena. Crespo with the interception. What will he do now? Hernan with the long shot. I like the optimism, but he couldn't hit the target though. Martin Reiser throw in for Juan. Reiser again. Sartor. What was that? Giving ball possession back. Dino Baggio losing ball possession. We need to get sharp before we kick off the Serie A season for sure. Our ball movement last season was crisp. Let's take that to another level, hopefully. Only added a couple of new additions. Still the same core of players, of Parma legends. And here is Crespo. Excellent pass for Crespo. He moves into the box. Back to Tudam. Dino Baggio with the header. That's what I want to see. That's how I like it. Dino Baggio continuing his goal scoring. And what is up? What am I seeing? The cam is freaking out. Are you kidding me? What's up, Cam? How you doing? How you think you're doing? A brand new freaking USB hub now. What the hell is up? I need some technical help over here. Fucking hell. Why did the cam go? And the F-Fats, I keep getting close enough points to buy a club, then gamble them away. I like the attitude. I would do the same. F-Fats, but hopefully you'll get that at some point. Rambling, same. I had 5,000k, but lost them. You put the cost up too. I'll never own a club. Rambling, you'll get there. I'm sure you will get there. F-Fats, oh yeah, had forgotten price has gone up. I'll never own either. Hopefully we can get you there, guys. If you are gamblers, you'll always have the chance. Rich says your cam has gone. It certainly did go. What am I doing wrong here? A brand new USB hub. Everything runs as it should. What do you say, mascot? What do you say to this? Why is the cam freaking deactivating? I'm a mad scientist. I should be able to figure it out, right? What is going up? What is going on? What is going on? Oh shit! How we? Easy. Sit, please. Sit. You can't get something every time I come here. Can you just show me some love and come here and say hi to the guys without wanting any doggy goodies? Could you do that? Let me see you. Need to be nice. There you go. Sit, please. We need to win this. It's 2-0. Luigi Sartor hurt again. But this time from the left, setting up Crespo. But it is Diego Fuser, I think. A little bit lucky, but it's 2-0. Let's sacrifice to the mascot of Become a Club Owner. You are our god. Do us good. There you go, and he's off. Circus dog, you're not off. Are you off? No, there's no more for you. No. Easy now, boy. You little shit. Easy. See you later. Bye. See you later. Ah, that's how it is. Good Scotland was in with the cam on cam watch as well. What the hell is going on? Dino Baggio getting close to get the second one. He's back set if that's Rambling. Why did you put the price up? If you don't mind me asking, Rambling, no worries. If you've seen the introduction video, the initial idea was actually that the entrance fee was 10,000 channel points, and we would like to go. Oh, what is happening? What is up with this? Splash it as well. It's Title Chase who redeems Sugar Daddy status. That's the first time we see that. That's a huge boss move as well, Title Chaser. Wowzers. And let me first off finish by answering Rambling Man. As we get another goal, this time from Crespo. It was the initial idea that the entrance fee should cost 10,000 channel points. But for the first couple of streams, we should have a discount entrance fee of half price at 5,000. But we ended up having an entrance fee of 5,000 for the entire first season. So it was actually the initial idea. And we will tweak it on the way in this save. Add some stuff, maybe remove some stuff, some rewards. But yeah, FFAT, it was an introductory offer for the first week of stream, if I remember correctly. Exactly, FFAT. Thank you for clearing that up. Everyone said, wow, Rambling Man just rubbing it in your face, Title Chaser. FFAT could have lent us some points, Title Chaser. It seems like it. What a boss move that is. And I'll get you ready over here. Sugar Daddy status. Wow. Okay, but everything is going after the plan in this game. 3-0 against Ajax away. Fair enough, mate. Thanks. Will you be restarting it in the future, like 6 months away, etc.? I'll start saving. How do you mean restarting it? I mean, I think this save will go for as long as I can this season. As long as I'm not getting fired from Parma. I just want to play this save for as long as possible. And with the Become a Club Owner theme as well. As I said a little earlier, at some point I'll probably put a maximum limit to how many copies of FM24 we'll give away. Okay, what do we do here? We must put in Sensini. Fusé is not match fit at all. Neither is Dino. Let's get Leandro in instead of Crespo. We can't afford any injuries to any of our starters. So let's switch a little bit around here. Lassisi instead of Cannavaro. And Lassisi, he'll be our third or fourth option in defense up until January when Nemanja Vidic is joining us. And then I think we'll try to loan out Lassisi, but he'll get his chance. He looks crazy. He looks really strong. But the 20 in the aggression, we know that's a risk. But let's see what he can do. Let's kick off the second half. Hopefully the last friendly. It is the last friendly of tonight. And the prediction poll, yeah, 90% was on a Parma win. We are on course. We are on course for now. Let's see if we can hold it up for the second half. Epfat, left back is cursed. Sartre got a knock. What is happening with the left back position? You're onto something, Epfat. Let's see if Sensini he can survive this half on the left back. Karanka now, the central defender from Ajax. Miss alive. This game will be going for 20 years. Let's see about it. Let's hope it will be lots of fun, and all the youth players that we have added to the game. Let's see if we can follow their career as well. It will be so much fun. Free kick for Lidmanen. That is always dangerous. Rich, he said, as long as you have enough points, you can join anytime. That is how it is for sure, Rich. With all the club owners, the redeems take too much time if prices are too low. Also a good point, Arrowhead. Also a good point. And I like the dedication. What I say, Pabufang. I like the dedication. I have taken part in, I remember clearly 2 saves on Twitch where I took part as a viewer, where the channel points played a huge part to the saves. The 2 saves I want to mention is Mikalinho, the Swedish content creator, who's a brilliant FM database builder of alternative universes. And last year on the Paradiso database, while he created that database, he did that with his community. And you could build your teams, build your players with your channel points as well. It was so much fun. So I'm definitely inspired by Mikalinho's approach to that whole thing. And also, a couple of years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, Loki Doki had a save on his Twitch channel. I think the entrance fee was 100,000 channel points, but to be fair, I think like there were thousands of people involved in that save. So and I got the 100,000 channel points. It took me more than a month by watching Loki every single day, and that was so much fun as well. I've taken some inspiration from his save as well. So hopefully this will be a lot of fun during the season. Rambling, fair enough. It's just at some point it becomes too hard. Like everyone will get so far ahead with the Wonder Kids. That lad at Inter looked insane at 17. That's a good point, Rambling. That is a good point. But I think you can quite quickly come into this. When you become a club owner, you will get that youth team player added, and you will get a couple of spins to the wheels, add a couple of wheels. So with a little bit of that, actually a beautiful goal, freaking hell a goal there by Petkovic. Wow. Yeah, so there's a possibility to get off to a very good start with this, with a little bit of luck on the spins for sure. Let me do a couple of subs here. Let's get Barone in instead of Bohosian. Fiore in instead of Dino. I'm so afraid that Dino will be injured. That's it. Tile Chaser was saving up for the sugar daddy, guys. Sorry, says Tile Chaser. No worries. No reason to say sorry. That's an excellent call. The Fats with a thumbs up. Love to see it. Rambling Man. It's just a bit of fun. When I save up enough, stop gambling, I'll join. Wouldn't mind AC Milan. Milan is occupied at the moment. Don't I have a graphic with all the owners? Yes, a huge chance for Leandro. What a goal by Leandro. Excellent solo raid by Leandro. He gets the ball right here and just runs forward. Beats a couple of Ajax defenders into the box and just lays it in easily. Wonderful goal by Leandro. This is the clubs that are owned at the minute. All the different club owners. All the different teams. And it's really been amazing to see as many people joining the save so far. Really, really appreciate it. It's been a pleasure so far. Miss Alive, with aggression you don't want 20 or you don't want 1. I can only agree on you with that, Miss Alive. As Petkovic on a header now. That is not usual for Petkovic, but he gets his second goal now. And it is 4-2 for us. Could Ajax get that draw? 3% is on the draw, actually, in the prediction poll. Only 3%. But we are still up with 2. We should be able to get this win. Petkovic again, though. Buffon gets it. Miss Alive. I'm so far from 10k. I'm only on 3,200. So bet your channel points very wisely, my friend. Very wisely. What's up with you? You can't get anything every time. No. No. What's up with you? No. You can't get anything. Rambling. I should double up here unless the Matantis really drops the ball versus Ajax. Hopefully we'll get it done. Up with 2 goals. 10 minutes to go in this one. Last friendly. We're just so ready to kick off the season. God damn. Asprilia for Fiore. Sensini now. Excellent pass to Veron. Veron gets it. 5-2. 5-2 for Parma. Veron gets a goal. I think he got like 12 goals in the Serie A last season with 13 assists. Excellent season by Veron last season. I didn't expect as many goals as he scored. The assist is the most important, coming from Veron as our playmaker. Babangida. Menya. There is Diego Fuser. Leandro. Will he do it on his own hand again? Nope. This time he's trying to find a Parma player, a teammate. Couldn't do it though. Fred Grimm. Shootout wins the header. Walter Samuel with the interception. Petkovic is on it again. Will he get a hat-trick, Petkovic? King Glatze with the finish. But excellent save by Gigi Buffon. Double up, not win 90% win for Parma. That is true, Arohen. That is true, you don't win as much. Oh, I didn't realize it worked like that, Rambling. Yeah, sadly. saying if you are ever looking for a young attacking midfielder, Phil Mulrain, he's a priest now in real life. That's a fun fact. And he was actually a championship manager wonderkid. And Ajax are not done yet. Jari Litmanen makes it 3-5 now. Let's finish this game. But you're right on Philip Mulrain. He starts out at Man United in this database. Repeating for his sins of playing for United, says Random Man. Exactly. That could be the case. But he's a proper prospect on this database. Excellent run by Stefano Fiore there. Babangida for Petkovic. Look at that first touch by Petkovic. He's playing brilliantly. But let's hear that last final whistle, please, so we can pay out some channel points to 90%. And then it's time to add a sugar daddy status to title chasers Juventus. Four minutes added. We up 5-3. Tudam. Fiore. Lots of space into the box. Poor pass, Fiore. Petkovic now for Babangida. Dean Gorey for Litmanen. Out to Babangida. He's so fast, Babangida. And Petkovic get his hat-trick. It's 5-4 now. 3 minutes of added time for Ajax to make this a draw. And 3% in the prediction poll. Very happy. Petkovic, he's been remarkable this one for Ajax. Come on, don't throw it away now. Asprilla for Leandro. He runs forward again. Stops up and finds Tudam. He's taking his time out of the corner flag. Will they get one more chance, Ajax? We're down to the very last seconds. Menya. Babangida trying to set up Litmanen, but we get the ball and moves it around until the final whistle. Sensini on the left. Trying to find a run again. We must be close to that final whistle. It's 5-4 for Parma. Yes, it is. Let's pay out some channel points and see 9 viewers. 9 viewers will split the channel points. So congratulations anyways. What a game that was against Ajax. Holy smokes. Sartovs. Still just a minor injury. So the Serie A kicks off in 7 days. So won't there be any Champions League qualification or what? Or will we just enter the Champions League qualification quite late? I think we will. Transfer deadline day is getting closer as well. Torino, let's set up that week schedule to Sunday. Yeah. Okay, title chaser. Let me show you what we do when you redeem the sugar daddy status. Just save here quickly. Erhen, was that Haruna Babangida? What a lightning winger, exactly. I think it was Tiani. I think it was his brother Tiani. There's a couple of Babangidas. Tiani for Ajax, Haruna at the Barcelona on the 19th, and Ibrahim plays for Roda. And let's check out Mulrain. I'm actually not sure how you pronounce that. Phil Mulrain, 21 years old. Look at his attributes. The future priest. Erhen, he had speed and dribbling, nothing else. There was a couple of those guys, right? I know what you're talking about. Rambling says, ref, blow the whistle, ref. Exactly, Rambling. God damn. Good Scotland, so close with the draw. It was close to the draw. Rambling says, I just gambled 1,500 points to win 200. Yeah, that's a pity. That is a little bit light. The F-Fats are similar. This is England. I was so close, but every time Ajax scored, you would get another. Your team's too good, mate. Against Ajax, we are for sure. But I mean, against Inter, Juventus and Milan in the Serie A, I'm not sure. We got a 4th position last season. And this season, we are hopefully also participating in the Champions League. So it's not going to be any easier to stay at top of the Serie A. Rich, what does extra ticket do? Now that is an extra ticket in the raffle to win the Mad Scientist Magic Mark. Yeah, we get the idea. The Fats 500 bet for 558 return. Saying he starts instead of Beckham at the moment. 2 assists in 10 minutes. Cole hat-trick first half, says Saying. That is wonderful. Amazing to hear that. He can battle Beckham. Phil Maroon. Okay, Juventus, where are we? So I'm watching every move that the owners of Juventus, Milan, Inter is doing. Because every little tweak, last time Inter fired the current manager and hired a new one. This time, Juventus wants to add sugar daddy status at their club. So let's do that, title chaser. Here it comes. What do you want actually? Your call. 4 options: front end, sugar daddy; back end, underwriter who expects return. Let me hear, title chaser, if you are around. Rich said, okay, thanks, no worries. This England, have Inter signed anyone? Let's check up on that in a second. This is England. Saying 2 English Premier League games, scored 8 with 1 half to go. It's bonkers. Wasn't it also extra ticket for the shirt with Crespo? Or did I misunderstood that last time? Yeah, I need to clear that up, of course. We will have 2 raffles, so you can buy an extra ticket for either the Magic Scientist Magic Mark raffle, which will find a new winner on Saturday. I haven't started the Hernan Crespo shirt giveaway yet, but when I do, you can also buy extra tickets for that raffle. That's how it is. The F-Fats, what's the difference with those sugar daddy options? Yeah, I actually hope that some of you guys could explain it, because I'm not entirely sure, but I think until title chaser returns, we'll give him an underwriter. That is a quite popular sugar daddy status on the game. Inter, any business? I don't think you need to do any business. You have some fantastic players. And all this happened last time, since you have added Gallardo and Koklov. So they brought in Koklov from PSV Eindhoven. Central midfielder, or AMC, 23 years old. You have loaned out Benoit Cauet. Haven't sold any real important players. You have loaned out Alvaro Recoba again and Salvatore Fresi. You have let Gilberto go. That probably won't do too much difference. And now we're really interested to see who will be up against in that Champions League qualification. And you are here, title chaser. Are you happy to see the sugar daddy status as an underwriter? Let me show you again. If you know the difference between these sugar daddy status thingies, you have 4 options to select between, to choose from: front end, back end, underwriter. As of now, I have set it as an underwriter, but let me know if you want it any other way. Holme, okay, thanks, man. No worries, Holme. Rich, by the way, a while back we were talking about David Silva. Did anyone find him? He's still not come through in my save, and I'm deep into season 4. That's actually a good call. Let me note it down. He's not old enough to be added. He's not old enough so I can add him to the base database. So he does need to be added to the Regen mod. And that is not made by me, the Regen mod, so that is Warren Tinney, who could do that for a later update. Miss Life, Juventus need the money in real life. They are not doing well financially. They even got a point deduction. Yeah. That is the story, Miss Life. Silver Fox, front end is best like PSG type. So, title chaser, if you want a front end, as they have in PSG, Let's go with Silver Fox's shout. Otherwise, let me know. Yoshiro is in. Hi, we play online. Is there a way to turn off transfer bids until it's completed? I mean, there's a way that where you can disable the very first transfer window on the database. That can easily be done, Yoshiro. I would like to show you how that is, if that is what you mean. You can deactivate the very first transfer window. Please eliminate FC Copenhagen. We don't want to run into them again, as they did eliminate us last season. Title Chaser, I'll take front end, and that has been done. Congratulations, Title Chaser. Let's see what they'll do with the Sugar Daddy status this season, Juventus. What is this? This is recruitment. That is fine. Let's get past this. Mets is still on Igita. Let's actually check out what Juventus has done up till now. If the Sugar Daddy status will have immediate effect. They haven't done anything at all, Juventus. They have laid low. Yeah, they did a lot of business in the first transfer in the first season, so it makes sense. Not a lot of business so far. Rich, I think anyone would want front-end Sugar Daddy. It's more powerful than the others, says Rich. We finally ended up doing that. Holmer, I think he's coming in 5 seasons. He's in my save, and I'm in season 7. Okay, so that is good to hear. So he should be around. Hopefully you are on the same version of the Regen mod. You guys. Okay, Lensar's not around, so it doesn't matter how I assign these squad numbers. But he'll know. Miss Alive. I remember when Juventus got relegated and had to play in the Serie B. I do as well. I've actually released a database at some point where they started the Serie B Juventus. Excellent challenge. Yoshiro, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, in news, I don't want to see my friends' transfer bids until it's completed. That's actually a good question, Yoshiro. Anyone knows an answer to this? Rich says yes. When you start, go to advanced setup. When you choose clubs/leagues, at the bottom are a number of tick boxes. Include disable first transfer window. Yeah, but that was not what she was talking about, Rich, unfortunately. Anyone knows how to do... in the news, don't want to see my friends' transfer bids until it's completed. Someone who plays a lot of network games should know this, right? But that's not me. I have no idea. Sorry. Palermo. What will we give him? It must be 20. Barone, 14. Lassisi, 2. Yeah, let's do that. I'm happy with that. 3 days until we kick off the Serie A season. Let's freaking go. Let's do it. Yoshlo. It's actually not Yoshiro. Excuse me. Yosh L. Rowe. Goddamn. Thank you for pressing the follow button. Really appreciate it. Very kind of you, my friend. Welcome to the Mad Crew. We're happy to have you. I won't call you. Is it Yoshiro? Or is it... There is a Yoshiro in the chat, and it was a different Josh there, wasn't it? I'm getting easily confused over here. But welcome in nonetheless. We appreciate it. Igita's not on the move, no. Barcelona stall over Roma as we top by a bit. Ronaldinho doing well in training as always. Asprilla is not. That's how we know him. Yoshiro, you know currently you see everything, every news, every bit. It's terrible. It actually makes a lot of sense. As I said, I don't play network saves at all, but I can definitely hear what you're saying, understand what you're saying. There must be a way to remove that. Could you edit your feed somehow? Arrowhead, but if you have shortlisted a player, you want to see their bids, right? Good question. Only way I can think, says Rich, is via your inbox set filters, but you then miss out on other news in the game. Yeah, that was what I thought as well. It is Yoshiro, says Yoshiro. Okay, cool. I'll stay with that then. Silver Fox, best I think you can do is change settings in social feed. There must be a way like that. So, we have kicked off the second season in the Serie A. Become a club owner. Milan starts with a 2-0 victory away against Piacenza and Juventus. I mean, last season they were untouchable. We couldn't stand a chance against them. And they start by winning 7-0 against Empoli. Goal by Zinedine Zidane. Hat-trick by Rebrov. And 1-2-3... a hat-trick by Inzaghi as well. Mamma mia. I'm a little worried about this season, to be honest. Inter and Juventus last season were so strong. Milan are really strong as well. We need to stay in that loop. Top 4. But with our very small squad, I'm a little bit worried when we will reach the latter stage of the Champions League. Yes. Yes, let him leave. Not a bad start to the season, says Title Chaser. Nope. Without doing any transfer business, Juventus are still freaking strong. They just have a dream team from the start of this database. Absolutely amazing team. Inter's up against Atalanta. Inter are up against Atalanta. Lazio against Bari. That is user owners. Udinese, Bologna, and we are up against Torino. So let's start this very second season. Inter with a 4-win victory against Atalanta. 2 goals by Ronaldo, R9. 1 goal by Roberto Baggio and 1 by Montenegro. Did John Payne, was John Payne part of the starting lineup? Nope. He wasn't even, he was on the bench. He came in from the bench. So he is still part of that Inter first team for sure. Okay, let's see if we can come up with a starting lineup here. Oh, he's still out, Sorin. Damn. Palermo is the new starter. Yeah, this is what I thought about. This is what I thought we would do. I'll prepare prediction. And Chelsea Ranger, I just saw your question. Let's go over here. The Asprilia song. Southampton. Okay, you played two matches over there. Schedule. Start the season by winning away against Arsenal, Southampton. Hell yeah, congratulations. Sheffield Wednesday lost after the came down to earth with the second game. Coca-Cola Cup up next. Chelsea Ranger, yes. K-Mal, when you set up a network save, does it make you automatically follow the other teams in game? It probably does, right? Yoshiro. Between winning and losing. At that alert is a little bit fucked up right now, but I hear you. I see what's going down. Something has been added to the reward request queue, and that is Chelsea Ranger calling it with his maximum team moral plus immediately. Let's make it happen. Kemal, if so, maybe unfollowing the news updates may help. It's a good shout, Kemal, as in it sets you to follow the news of all teams managed by humans. United 1 match, says Vita. We can see the English Premier League has kicked off, and you have won the first 2 games, of course. 4-1 against Bolton, 4-2 against Barnsley. That is 2 newly promoted teams, right? So, quite easy start for Man United. Now you will be up against Liverpool. That's a whole other story. And no business, Vita. No business at all at Man United. You have to... Sir Alex, he has to do with what he has at his hands. Yoshiro, thank you, Kemal. That will try with that one. Buffon, transfer window closed. Not yet, Buffon. Couple of days open. Couple of days, it will still be open. Chelsea Ranger, we need the Coca-Cola Cup. Go and get that one done. Could be marvelous. This is England. I'm just watching West Ham versus Newcastle match. How did Inter do, Matt? You are on a roll. You won the first game 4-1 with Inter. First game in the Serie A, 4-1 victory, if you didn't see it. And Title Chasers and filling him up again. How's Galatasaray doing, says Buffon. Yes, this is just early start to the second season, and 3 games in Turkey. Galatasaray has played 2 games though, 2 victories, so off to a great start at Galatasaray. Brought in Bruno Ngocci from Milan. That has happened. That didn't happen last time. So yeah, a couple of new additions to Buffon's Galatasaray. Miss Life, Man United don't need to make signings. The team are perfect. Just like Juventus. They don't need to do much, but Vitor, he thinks that Man United need to bring in another central defender. Right now he has Jaap Stam and Lucio and Ronnie Johnson. But the club owner, he wants to bring in another central defender, and he did bring in Desai actually. So yeah, I don't think Man United need to do much more business, Vitor, right? We can't forget about Southampton. Where did they go? Hey, Mambo. Because Chelsea Ranger redeemed maximum team moral plus, which means we will change our moral to perfect. Maximize existing tactical familiarity. Improve team cohesion. Remove all bans, injuries, and remove all unhappiness. Southampton are good to go. Good call, Chelsea Ranger, and good luck for this coming season. Hopefully Southampton will do well. And I was just about to prepare that new prediction. This is England. Did Gallardo play? That's actually a very good question. John Payne, he did. He was subbed in a little late in the game, but did fine. I didn't notice if Gallardo he played. Inter 1-7-1, I think. Marcelo Gallardo, yes, he was starting and getting 2 assists. It's already a great addition to you did as a club owner, that's for sure. Rich Man Sanchez, would you mind seeing how Sunderland are doing? Whether they are now in the Prem and where they finished last season? Actually, Rich, on this save, Sunderland didn't get promoted. I said it when we saw it. It was quite surprising. I think it's happened in all the other saves I've seen around. But in this save, they didn't reach promotion. So they are still to find in the first division, aren't they? Where are they? There they are, 12th position. So 1 more season, at least in the English first division for Sunderland. It is, Rich. Luckily, it's not that situation on your save. Vitor, Matt, can you show the guys who scored in the 2 games? Yeah, let's do that. Man United, there you are. Against Bolton, you got goals from Barros Schelotto, Roy Keane, Nicolas Anelka missed and scored, and Adrian Elia. Against Barnsley, 4 goals again. This time it was 4 goals from the White York. 1 player doing it all. If it's funny you mentioned that game, this is England. As a Newcastle supporter, I'm very happy currently. Good to hear that. Chelsea Ranger with the El Pipe Carlos Valderrama emote and the Mambo song. We have a West Ham fan here in Discord, says this is England. We certainly have. Tell him hi, says Epfat. Will do. How on earth did that side not go up? Yeah, it surprised me a hell of a lot as well, I must say so. Let's see how it ended. They must have been involved in the playoffs for sure in the first season. Yeah, in the third with 103 points, the same as Bolton. Crazy stuff for sure. Crazy stuff. Erohin, can you show Valencia's squad and schedule? Let's do that before I kick off my own game here. It looks something like Valencia played 1 game and won that so far. 4-0 against Rayo Vallecano. Transfer business, nothing at Valencia. Manager Claudio Ranieri. Get going, Claudio. Only 3 days to the transfer window will shut. Let's check out this Valencia team. And the schedule as well was Atletico Madrid away next stop. Then Bilbao, then Sevilla, Barcelona, Deportivo La Coruña. And no continental football for Valencia. They just ended outside of the top 6, top 7, right? Yeah, okay. There you go. You'll get a couple of minutes to gamble some channel points. The question is, which player from my starting lineup will end up having the highest rating after the game against Torino? So your 3 options is Fabio Cannavaro, Hernan Crespo, or Dino Baggio. Who of those 3 players will have the highest will have the highest rating after the game against Torino? And let's take a look at that Torino starting lineup. It is a team we need to beat, that's for sure. So let's go out with this shout. Manager Alan Geiger, Luca Bucci, actually a Parma legend defense, and Inter legend Giuseppe Bergomi in defense, but he's quite old at this point. Marco Lana, Mauro Bonomi, Ficini, Nemsatse, Scienza, Lentini, Enria, and Marco Ferrante. Yeah, it is a must-win for us. First game of the season, first game in the Serie A, we need to win this. But which player will have the highest rating after the game? Bet your channel points and I'll be back. I'm ready for the new season. In my opinion, what I just got here is the best soda Denmark have ever produced. And if you know this brewery, you probably know which city I'm from. The Danish people will do. But let's go kick off the second season. The Mad Times is on the line. And Alan Geiger. Good game. Prediction is in as well. Prediction looks like this. 7% says Fabio Cannavaro. 53% is on Hernan Crespo. And 40% on Dino Baggio. Good luck, everyone. Let's just get off to a flyer for this season. And salute. Oh, yes. It's been a while. Cannavaro for Fuser. Willian Tynam on the right side. Could he get a cross in? It ends up with Dino Baggio finding Luigi Sartor. Crossing it for Juan Sebastian Veron with the first goal of the season. It was an Argentinian for sure. There's a huge chance for that every time. But Juan Sebastian, our playmaker, gets the first goal of the season. Assist Luigi Sartor, I believe. Yeah, he must get that one right. Excellent, excellent. There we go. Good start. 10 minutes in. Corner kick for Torino now. Lentini. Buffon. There we go. Excuse me, what did I miss in chat? They had same goal difference as Bolton as well, but Bolton scored more goals, Rich. It was a thriller for sure, the end of the season in the first division in this save. Arrowhead, thanks, no need for team boost now. Sam, did Milan qualify for Champions League? Yes, they did. They ended in third position, one position above Parma. So yes, you must be automatically qualified for the group stage, I believe. Miss Life, are we doing prediction for this game? Yes, we did. Arrowhead, not Faxecondi. Great shout, actually. Great shout, Arrowhead. Is that like Fanta, says Miss Alive? There is a Fanta that's close to this. It is called Passion, like the passion fruit. There was a chance for Dino Baggio, though. But it's a very significant taste, this one. You can't really replicate it. It is a fantastic little piece of soda. Holme, Passions vand kan altså noget magisk med smagsløgene. Holme agrees, he knows what I'm talking about. There you go. It's a brilliant soda for sure. It's not a very well known actually. Dino Baggio and Veron in midfield, still 1-0, 20 minutes in. Buffon, what players did Bolton have back then? Must been some ballers. Who played for Bolton this season? So they do start in the English First Division. Do they have the Icelandic Eidur Gudjonsson as a 17-year-old or something like that? Isn't that at Bolton he starts out? But we could check out Bolton a little later. Kevin Nolan is a shout from Arrowhead. Is Kevin Nolan old enough to be in this database? I actually can't even remember because I've added so freaking many players. I can't remember if Nolan is around. He is at Bolton's under 18s, 17 years old. Let's check out the senior squad. Ricardo Gardner, Jussi Jaskalainen, Keith Brannigan, Horatio Carbonari, Dean Holden, Thomas Rytter, a Dane, Gianluca Festa, Paul Warhurst, Klaus Jensen, Jim Mackleton, Scott Sellers, Andy Johnson, Michael Johansson. There's some Danish already. Yeah, they do have Eidur Gudjonsson. 20, okay, so he's like 19 in the first season, and he did well for Bolton. Dean Holdsworth, Bo Johansson, so 4 Danes or what? And Luis Hernandez, they brought in Luis Hernandez. He was fantastic. I was a fan of the Mexican with the long blonde hair, Luis Fernandez. 1-0, 20 minutes in, Parma versus Torino. Holme, den går bedst med en ristet hotdog med pølsevognen. The good old days. Yes, goddamn. I agree, Holme. Miss Alive, no Okocha. No Okocha. We got a free kick for Viran. Gets his second. Nope. Okocha, JJ Okocha. He starts out at PSG in this in the 98-99 season, but he was sold in this universe. I think that one of our club owners, he brought in Okocha in the first season, didn't he? He brought him back to Fenerbahce, where he still is. Yeah, a club owner brought him in from PSG. Brought him back to Fenerbahce. That is Sinisa, right? Who is the club owner at Fenerbahce. So excellent move with JJ in my world. Silver Fox said, yep, to no Okocha. Buffon, I'm gonna start a Brighton save and try to bring them back to the Prem. They start out in 3rd division. Yeah, that's a long way, and that league is not playable on this, but you could do it anyways. It could be fun. Viran with a corner kick. Let's get that second goal before halftime. Martin Palermo. First goal for the club. First official goal for the club. Martin Palermo from corners. We hope to see that a lot of times this season. Arrowhead, Nolan barely old enough. Barely made it to the database, Kevin Nolan. Miss Live also said to Buffon, I'm a Brighton fan. Rich players like Okocha, Campo, Jokayev were brought in when they were in the Prem under Sam Allardyce. Exactly. That was a Bolton team to remember, right? Hoofing, I meant second division. Brighton in the second division. I don't care because Martin Palermo with his second goal. There we go, 3-0 before halftime. Are we happy about that? Are we happy to see that? Yes! Yay! We are happy to see it. 3-0 it is. Forza Parma. Forza the mascot. Forza the mascot. So, last offering to our team mascot for today. Last time. Sit, please. This is the last one. And you have to run off, right? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Off you went. No. There you go. There you go, dog. Hopefully. That means luck for Parma. 3-0 at halftime. Pleased to see that so far. And let's check out the 3 players from the prediction poll. Cannavaro, 7% were in on Cannavaro. He's on 7.10. 53% was on Crespo. He's on 8.40. And Dino, 40% were in on Dino. He's on 6.6. So I think I'll put in Hussein instead of Fusser. He's booked. And that must be it for now. Let's kick off the second half. Regen assist by Crespo. So that's why he's up to 8.4 now. Chills Ranger, vamos Crespo, vamos. Sartor with the cross, Crespo with the header. Saved by the goalie. Silver Fox, they did have Fransen, though. He was a good box-to-box per Fransen. Absolutely also a Bolton Dane. Regen, Forza, Parma. That is what you want to see. Appreciate it, Regen. Miss Alive, I've never been to Italy. I'd love to go. I think that is probably the country outside of Denmark I've been to most times. Actually, even more times than I've been in Sweden, I would say. Who's our neighbors. Germany is our neighbors as well. But Italy has been my favorite destination for many years. Ooh, we run, what a finish. That was close. And I went as a child to Italy a bunch of times, and also with my football team. So I can recommend it for sure. Miss Alive, did you even change the stadiums and make them from the 98-99 season? Of course I did. It's all about the detail level when it comes to the mad scientist databases, that's for sure. Adding to the immersion, I'll try to do as much as possible. So stadiums, Arsenal is playing at Highbury. And so on. What can I do here? I would like to bring out Tudam. No, let's go with this one. Like that. Should we move him back? Yeah, let's do that. And Sato as well. So Cannavaro, Crespo, and Dino. I cannot. So let's get Asprilla instead of Palermo. Martin Palermo has 2 goals. He's done his job for now. So Faustino, splash it is. He's in. Let's see some magic from Tino. Let's see you do some magic, Faustino. Yeah. San, I lived in Rome for a couple of years. Did you like that, San? That sounds really interesting, man. You must know about Italy then for sure. FM King is in with the raid. FM King, my friend. Thank you for directing your raid in my direction. Really, really appreciate it. Hope you had a wonderful stream yourself, my friend. How are we doing? Welcome in to all the raiders. And the Maya Sanchez, and we are of course playing on the 98-99 database with my favorite team, Parma. See if I can do this correctly. It should be like that, right? There you go. Go and follow FM King. He's a club owner on this save as well. And what a kind man to send his raid in our direction. Give him a follow, please. Do you support any of the Roma clubs then? Any of the Rome clubs then, Sam? Are you more to Roma or more to Lazio? Or do you follow any other Italian teams? Regen, Denmark is the country outside of Norway I have visited most by far, says Regen. Where have you been in Denmark? Have you been to our capital, Copenhagen, probably? Have you been to Jylland, to Jutland? Miss Life, the country I visited the most other than England is France. Also another fantastic country. I mean, when you live up north like I do in Scandinavia, we just love to see some freaking sunshine. So if we can go a little bit south, that usually helps on that. And let's get that clean sheet now. No consolation goals for Torino. Get it out of there now. Ooh, that was close. Hits the post, but kind of out of clears it. FM King is in with that beautiful emote. That's an awesome emote, FM King. Wish I was Korean. Following up, Arrowhen with the mad emote. Arrowhen with the DeLorean and the cam. I can't believe that fucking cam. What's up with you, Cam? What's up with you, Cam? Stay on. What the hell am I doing wrong? FM King, how's things, mad scientist? Hope you're well, mate. I'm very well. I'm just splashing and flexing my brand new Parma shirt. You probably have seen it. Got it in the last stream. We have a giveaway as well at the moment. That is the shirt behind me with Hernan Crespo. So I'm doing very well. We've just kicked off the second season. This is the very, very first game in the Serie A. And we will enter the Champions League qualification in a moment as well. Really looking forward to that. And really looking forward to see how we can do this season. I mean, Juventus and Inter are still off to a flyer from the get-go as well, just as we expected.